Down at the Boar's Nest, the neon shines bright. Hog-legged and Melissa under the porch light. Troy's got a laugh, beer in his hand, talking about the small town dreams we planned. We're live on the stream, let them watch us unfold. Stories like the jukebox, worth more than gold. Thumbs up and subscribe, come along for the ride. Show you how we live life on the wild side. Raise them up, here's a toast to the crew. At the Boar's Nest where the stars peek through. The fire burns steady, the music plays on. With friends like this, the night's never gone.
Hey, good people.
What's up?
Doing out there? Finish getting everything together.
What is up?
Yes, sir. Man, the chat's rolling.
No, we'll be here Thursday waiting on you to call everybody out.
Yeah.
You better let me do that tonight.
All right, you go ahead and go for it.
Doggone slow. Catfish Presto is here. Good to see you. There's Mid-South. Pontoon Jody's here. 922 Crappie Barbecue is here. Sandy Toes is here. Butterflies and Sunshine. There's my friend Mike Irving. Scrolling. Catchfish with us is here. Ballerina Smith is here. Catfish Viking. Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm still
with us. You missed Catfish with us, dummy.
I did not. Go back and watch the stream. 73 and still fishing is here. There's my Uncle Lou. He is here tonight. There's my good friend Shirley T. Hooks and Hammock is in the house. Missy Kennedy and Catfish with us and Big Mike. And Grey Wolf just come in. Even though he said I missed you and I did not miss you. I am a professional. And that is the chat, sir.
You just don't make it personalized.
You just mad because I read it faster than you.
Oh, man. Well, good evening and welcome in on this Tuesday night show. And we have a guest lined up tonight. It's going to be Butterflies and Sunshine and Ed Evans. And they got some apparel out there that see these shirts, these hats right here. Ooh, look at that hat. Yeah, man. They look good, don't they? And they also got.
Look at it.
They got a shirt.
About as professional as you in them hunting games.
And
did you see the way I swung that shotgun today?
Yeah, I was watching you.
I know you was watching. You didn't say nothing. That just with a double barrel. Man.
You try and get as good as me?
Oh, Lord. I'm trying not to get as bad as you.
Yeah, fishing with Big Mike. They're dealing with naders again over that way. Man, I think that naders had gone wild.
Ain't nothing like having you say neighbors?
Naders, tornadoes.
I thought you said neighbors. I was saying nothing like having nutty neighbors.
You can tell you don't watch Ryan Hall.
I've got Ryan Hall on right now. I don't know what you're talking about. I had him on since 5 o'clock this afternoon. That's my friend Burrito Catfishing Lady. Troy, we need to link the chat. I'll send it right now. I'll
I
send it
got
right.
stuck in a tornado early in Tahoe. Swung me around 5. Yeah,
You know,
Catfish Viking lives in North Alabama.
I've been watching. I've been had it on. I had Ryan on last night and tonight. There it is. Butterflies.
Uh,
You know what?
205 lives up around Birmingham. And I'm glad they're not here. That's all I can say. I'm not glad they're up there where y'all are, but I'm glad they're not here. That's all I can say.
Dale Hayslip, good to see you, my friend.
He got hit by a tornado in his.
Jerry Hagar has made it in the chat. Good to see
Wow.
you.
You talking about Viking? Yeah, he just said that.
Yeah, I've had him on. He looks like he's about to give out. I think he's been burning the candle at both ends, talking about Ryan for the last 2-3 days.
Yeah.
Probably ain't getting much sleep.
No. He when he gets serious and he don't need sleep, man.
That's because he's young.
Are you
He's
jealous?
not old. He's not old like us.
Stormy, Jasper.
I don't really sleep that much.
I didn't today, man. Good Lord. Went to bed at around 7 o'clock this morning. Got up at 12. Melissa had a doctor's appointment. Thank God, everything came back good. And we swung by Kentucky Fried Chicken, picked up that Tuesday deal, and came home and I ate, and I went back to bed, and I got up about 8 o'clock.
I don't sleep about 5-6 hours a night at the most. I slept a little longer today, but usually about 5-6 hours, I'm ready to get up. I'm ready to get up, drink coffee, get to working on projects.
Man, the chat's rolling, Troy.
So back to what I was trying to tell you earlier. Talking about my cough. Last couple of days, I've been coughing up stuff. So I'm thinking maybe I had a little. He may be right. I had a little touch of the bronchitis, but we'll see. There's somebody in the basement.
Yep. You want me to bring him up, Troy?
Well, yeah, unless you want me to do it. Don't make the handicap do everything, Hogleg. Hell.
I'm handicapped. But I can still do things.
I'm talking about physically handicapped, not mentally.
Hey, good evening.
Good evening. How's everybody doing?
We're doing fine.
There you go.
I was just showing off some of y'all's stuff.
Yeah, we saw that.
Yeah, we were watching it.
We were waiting for the link while we were watching it on the TV. Yeah.
Yep. Of course, I gave this hat to Melissa.
Of course.
And then I got your hat.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you for representing.
Yeah.
I got your shirt on too.
There you go.
Well, welcome in, y'all.
Looks good on you, Hoggy. Looks good.
Okay, thank you.
And Hoggy, I have some bait rags being made right now. They're going to be special edition. So I'll send you out one of them too when they come in.
Okay. You see y'all sticker back there on the board.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's been up there for a long time.
Yep.
I was up there when I was on your show in mornings.
Yep.
Yeah.
Steve, do you have my sticker? I don't see it.
Yeah, but I gave it to Melissa,
Oh, okay.
and she's got her own little collection.
Oh, she has her own. Okay.
Just like you.
Yeah.
You got your own collection.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I
she
more
got as
than
many as I do.
Yeah. Well, I figured since you got the hat, you probably had it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Uncle Don's in. V's in. Any Finn's in. You got a whole crowd.
Hey, Bob, how's it going, buddy?
Yeah, he's driving and listening.
Yeah, I saw Missy was in. Missy, did you ever get your rigs that you won last week? She's still with us?
Speaking of winning last week, I need Tony Harrison to email me his address. He won a shirt last week.
Yeah, very good.
You don't have Tony Harrison's address, do you?
I'm gonna think I do.
Because if you do, you could send it to Hog Leg
Well,
just so you
like-
can get it in the mail.
Oh, I thought you said he did send it to him.
No, he said he's
Oh,
waiting for.
he's waiting.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
Oh, hold on.
She's got everybody's address. Let me tell you.
Everybody. Tony's a little mysterious sometimes.
But I think he's won stuff from us, so I think you have
I know I won from him.
right.
I won the rod holder.
Right.
Yeah, I should keep up with the addresses. I got
I got to go to more light.
one of those big yellow envelopes over there where people sent me stuff.
Right.
Yeah. I just stick the envelope in that big envelope, and that's how I keep up with their addresses.
I'm just as bad as you are. When somebody sends me something, I toss it out. I don't keep it. But Linda, on the other hand, she is on top of things as far as secretaries go.
Yeah.
Her and Rhonda both. I mean, I couldn't have two better moderators for my show.
Yeah. Yep.
They do a fabulous job together, the two of them.
There's Melissa in the chat now.
So when's the last time you've been out fishing there, Augie?
Oh man, I haven't been this year. May have been one time this year.
Wow, that's not good.
About back when it was cool. And but yeah, I had a lot of stuff going on. About 6 months. And I just hadn't filled up to, going fishing. That's why I sold my boat, because I didn't feel as if I could trust myself out there in it, because I get dizzy a lot. And
Yeah, that's not good.
yeah, and I wouldn't want me and Melissa to be out there in the boat and something happened to me, and she freak out. She wouldn't be able to get us back.
That's understandable.
You don't need that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
but you don't want to be going out by yourself anyway.
No, but I've done it before in the past, and it's, of course, I was younger then. I can handle the boat, and I was like every male in the United States. I was cocky, but now I can still bank fish, and I can still go out with somebody else.
There you go.
In their boat, but
You learn to realize that you're not invincible.
right.
Like all you guys think that you are.
Well, you ever make it to Pennsylvania, let me know. Give me a shout. I'll take you out.
Yeah.
Hi, man. Shoot.
I'll hook you up on some big flatties.
I don't have Tony's mailing information. All I have is his email. But if you want me to email him and ask him, I'll gladly do that and send it to you.
Okay.
Okay? All right.
Valerie, I live in southwest Georgia, down around Sylvester, right outside Sylvester,
Hi,
in
3030.
between Auburn, Georgia, and Sylvester, Georgia.
How's your weather down there?
Oh, it's hot, man! It is hot. We're not getting them bad storms.
Oh,
Look,
thank goodness.
You're lucky.
yeah, we're thankful too because we just about every front that comes through Georgia hits us. 2017 we were devastated 3 times in 1 year.
Wow.
Yeah, about straight line winds in January 2nd. Straight line winds went through here, messed Albany up and all around Albany. And then January 22nd, a wedge F2 tornado came through here and it wiped out Georgia.
Wow.
And then later that year, Hurricane Michael come through here at a Category 2, and that devastated Albany and outside of Albany. But yeah, we know what bad weather is.
We had tornado touchdown here last week?
Yeah, but
Not in our area.
Not far from here, but it was
But close.
up north of us. Yeah, which is rare for this area.
Yeah, I know.
Earthquakes and tornadoes are once in.
A blue
I mean,
moon.
we are getting them more often than we ever did before, but they're still not anything like what some of you guys get. That's brutal.
Yeah.
I saw retired Rick was writing the path of one today. I hope everything went well with him.
Yeah, we've had several of our community be get close to it. Hopefully, there ain't nothing been through it. I heard right there in the chat that Catfish Viking, he lives in Alabama. After work, he got hit by a tornado while he was in his Tahoe.
Wow.
I don't know what it done.
Brian B.
Oh Lord.
Oh, shit.
Lord, take
Brian
his
B
wrench.
wants
Take
to
his
know
wrench
if
so I
you
can
can
time
just say "Go Eagles."
Yeah. Take his wrench so I can time him out.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
we could say go right in the toilet.
Well, Troy's Dallas fan.
Because he's a smart man. That's why.
That doggone Brian B. I'm gonna run over his toe.
There you go.
You want me to play that wombo I got of him?
Yeah, that'd be good. Put him in check early tonight, because if you let him start rattling, you'll never get him to be quiet.
Eddie Finn, go Birds. Where's Jeff? Jeff's a Bird fan too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Butterflies sent me some thumbnails. Look, I'm in Man Curtis.
Well, Ed can tell you about those thumbnails if you want. The first one he was going to talk about was Brian.
No,
not
Eric
Brian,
B.
Eric B's.
His tournament coming up on the 17th, which will be a carp tournament.
Image file. Right there.
There it is.
There you go.
All right. You probably know a little bit more about it than I do.
Yeah, it's it goes by total fish, not by total weight. And they straightened me out on that last week. Well, Melissa did. Not Melissa, Rhonda, I'm sorry. And It's 2 rods per person, and it starts at 8 o'clock, and it goes till 1 o'clock, I believe. Is it 1 or 2?
Starts at 8:05, and I thought it was 2.
It might
But I
might have
can-
been till 2 o'clock in the
I don't
afternoon.
know that much about it. So if Rhonda's in here, Rhonda, you're welcome to throw something in chat.
Or Eric B, if you're in the room.
Yeah.
I
Well,
haven't seen
Eric
either
B
one.
just had a show that went off, so he may not be.
Right. But yeah, this was a tournament that was held for the 17th, and it was canceled because of the weather that you guys are all getting down there. So
Yeah.
and we understand. I was out on the water already set up, and and I talked to Melissa, and she said, "Did Eric B get to you?" I says, "No, why?" She said he canceled the tournament.
Not Melissa, Rhonda.
Or Ron,
But-
I'm sorry, I
but-
keep saying Melissa.
Fresno was the same thing. He was already set up and ready to go, and he didn't know until after
Right.
that it was called off either. So I guess it was last minute decision.
But it would have been nice if it was the night before, because I could have slept in. But I ended up fishing, and I got 3 nice carp. Got to meet some people on the bank while I was there. So yeah, we did good.
It wasn't a total shutout.
No, we caught fish, so there was no problem there.
Okay.
But I would have rather had that beauty sleep. You know what I mean? When you get to be my age,
You need
you-
plenty of it, Ed.
you like all the sleep you can get.
All right. And let's see.
But this is now scheduled for the 31st,
It's
correct? No, 14th.
Eric.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the 14th.
Yeah.
Okay, it's next month on the 14th is the date of this tournament.
Oh,
And so the next one coming up after that would be, well, your show tomorrow night.
Right, which I might not even have again. They're talking severe thunderstorms again for tomorrow and Thursday. I don't know why I picked Wednesday. I thought it was great because it's in the middle of the week and nobody else is doing anything. But
Except Mother Nature.
Mother Nature has other things going on Wednesday nights.
that's right. And it's from 12 midnight to 4 a.m.
Yeah,
He used to come up on my show, and after he got rolling good.
yeah, had a lot of fun too on your show.
Yeah.
We had
Good times.
Skywalker come in all the time. JG was in there a lot. It was a good time. We had fun.
Yeah.
I actually enjoyed your show more than my show.
Yeah. Yeah. We enjoy having you come up there because we love when people come up and fish on our channels, and if you want to come up anytime while you're fishing, do so, man. Don't be. If my show is going, y'all click that link out there. We love to have y'all up here fishing.
Well, if I'm out there on a
He may have to change his night.
if I'm out there on a Tuesday night, I'll definitely come up on your show because I'll already be on the water and you start at 9 o'clock. So we can
Yeah.
make it a fishing show.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, there you
Speaking
go.
of
We got
JG,
JG in the house.
There you go. Welcome in.
Good afternoon, buddy.
Yeah, JG's my new gaming partner.
There you go. You learning anything?
You can't teach this bunch anything. A hell. I've been trying for years.
Troy the Duck Slayer.
That's about the only thing he can shoot.
Yeah. You can't teach these boys anything.
Yeah. I tell you what, Troy. Just don't take ducks out of this scenario, and I'll whoop you anytime.
Hog leg. Don't make me embarrass you like I do Stanley.
Is this a challenge I hear?
Yeah, he fixes to let his mouth overload his tail is what he's fixing to do.
It sounds like a 1v1 to me. What do you
He
think?
thinks
Yeah.
calling, he
Sounds
thinks
like
calling
to
out
me.
Big Mike was a problem. He sure fixed the bite off for it, you.
Oh man.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. Hey, Melissa just reminded me of that. Type the word hog, and Nightbot will drop your link. If you type the word weather and then your location, he will drop the weather for your location. So y'all take
And I
advantage of it.
see she's saying to check out her new garden updates and shorts.
Yeah, she put a new garden update up there, and until I seen her short, I didn't realize that the garden was so big. It's it's so it's a small 4x8 raised garden, or yeah, maybe a little bit bigger, but she planted so much stuff in there, and it's way up. It's about 10 foot tall.
Wow.
And
Yeah, I remember her saying that she had a raised garden, which is good. That you're not constantly bent over, to pull weeds and to pick your harvest and everything. A lot of people are doing the raised gardens anymore.
Yeah, Mr. and Mrs. Parker just did 2 of them.
A raised one?
Yeah, and they put it behind their shed.
It's like the lady next door here. She has hers are raised.
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
we used to have for years we had a in-ground big garden, and it just got too much for me to go out there and till it and work it, and
Right.
and then Melissa, I went down through there and I poked holes with the post hole digger, and Melissa was the one that got on her knees and planted every plant, and one year we had 40 tomato plants
Wow.
in the garden. We had more than that around the yard, but 40 just in the garden. And man, that she canned and canned and canned and canned.
That's a lot of tomatoes.
Well, I was going to say 40 plants. That's a lot. Yeah.
That's a lot of tomatoes.
Now
My
you know why
question
she
was,
done that, don't she?
where are you selling them?
Hog leg. You know why she done that, don't you?
Why?
Because if she'd let you get down on your knees, she'd never got you back up.
And then let's see.
He gets them off the show. He booted them out.
Back.
Troy's giving you a timeout.
Oh Lord.
Now, hey, welcome back, Troy.
I didn't even notice. I said, you got about as much chance of getting off your knees as I.
Oh man. All right, man.
We'll have to get Troy a moo with Ed Evans.
Well, let's see the hog leg tonight. He forgets I got the same powers he does.
Oh.
Oh Lord, the button pushers.
Guys are pushing each other off the screen. Well, the third and final thumbnail is Jeff's DIY tournament that's coming up.
Let me get rid of this one.
I see Quiet Man Curtis is in. Mike's hunting.
And if anybody's wondering about my show, we only been on the water one time.
Yeah, we only got out one time this year.
The following week, we had thunder and lightning storms, and I mean, the river's raging right now. And now we're supposed to get more rain tomorrow and Thursday, so it might be another washout. So you'll probably see me sitting in the boathouse Maybe I'll make some weights and do some giveaways again. Last week
There you
I
go.
did some catfish rigs, made some up and gave some away. This week's show, Ed Evans.
That's
Yeah,
your
there you go.
thumbnail.
Yes.
Yeah. Thanks, Melissa.
Thanks for posting that.
That's on Wednesday night, right?
Yeah.
Wednesday midnight till
It's
Thursday.
actually Thursday morning,
Yeah,
12
4 in
a.m.
the morning.
Yeah, till 4.
From
But I'm
midnight,
on the
midnight
water
to
ones.
4.
Yeah,
I'll be watching
midnight till
the
4.
rerun.
Hey, welcome in, Tim. Tim, did you get your package yet?
Catfish Dog is in the house.
Yeah, did you get your package yet? Yeah, for sure.
I'll be watching you on the rerun. I give me something to watch in the morning when I get up and drink coffee, Ed.
There you go.
Uncle Don got his.
Okay.
Yeah, Ed, got them all.
Very good.
Way to go, Don. Don actually won 2 of my
Yeah,
rigs.
Don won 2
Oh,
of them
wow.
last
Yeah.
week.
Melissa or Missy Kennedy,
Missy won.
she
one.
won 1. Yeah. And then the combo went out to who?
Tim.
Tim. Yeah, that's right.
He
He
got,
got your hat.
yeah, well, Tim already won Ed's combo like you did, Hog Leg. So he switched the hat out to my hat. So I don't know if Tim's gonna wear it or if he's giving it to his wife.
He might do the same thing Hogleg did.
Yeah.
Give it to his wife.
Hey, you know what? You know what Ed needs, don't you, Hogleg?
What's that, Troy?
Ed needs us to make him an intro song.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, Mr. Parker might be making one up. I don't know.
I don't know. Hog Legs
He's
doesn't
been doing a lot of them too.
Or do you make them, Troy?
Yeah, I make them too. Yes,
Do
ma'am.
you?
Yeah, I'm making.
I'm not that inclined. I have no idea about this new technology.
Yeah, I make them too, and Troy makes them, and John Parker makes them, and I don't know who all out there makes them. But
John Parker's been making so many lately. I'm waiting for an album to come out.
yeah, I bet if you put all of them together,
So
you could have
So
it.
is John Parker.
Yeah.
But you know what? You never can tell.
Look
Yeah.
at that.
Some of the stuff he makes is pretty good, and I gotta tell you, the right person hear that.
Tim said he got lucky. They had storms and his wife looked out the window just in time to see the box rolling down the road.
Oh wow.
Oh my goodness.
So there's
They got
Mr.
all-
Jeff Beal right there. He's in the room.
There he is.
So let's talk about this DIY. This is an annual thing that he's going to host from year to year now. It went off great the first time we did it.
He said he just put the link in for the new DIY rod challenge. I guess right there.
He put in where?
Right there.
Well, we don't have it.
It's on the chat.
Does that mean Hogleg can bring it up?
Probably. But he can use the old one. We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Jeff, if you want to come up and talk about it yourself, I'm sure Hoggy won't mind.
Yeah. You got Troy, you got
I'll do it.
info?
I'll put the link in.
All right.
There you go, Jeff. You can come up and give all the information right from the horse's mouth.
There's the link, Jeff. You want to come up?
Thanks, Troy.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, Melissa writes some good songs. Also.
That one she wrote for you was really, really super nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That came out really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sure did. And her first song, man, it didn't allow all. It was too long. I couldn't get it to take all that because she named off everybody in the community in Charlotte. Well, She's
Jeff
trying
must
to
be
think.
sitting on the toilet because he said he'll stop in next week if that's okay.
Ed, stop.
Oh man.
He said
So-
sitting on toilet. Oh, God.
Jeff put the new thumbnail up there, Hoggy, if you want to click on that.
I don't know. We'll see. But like I said, we can still talk about it.
Yeah. What the DIY challenge is, it's you make a rod out of non-conventional fishing gear. You can't use any fishing blanks, guides, anything like that, rod wise. You can't use anything. I made mine out of a pool stick, and I used a couple of what are those hangers?
I have to.
Stainless steel hangers. You just screw them into the wall. I
Yeah.
use those for my guides. I got
Right.
them on Amazon.
Eyeballs.
The reels can be any reel you want. It could be a spinning reel, conventional reel like the open face reels, a push button. Any reel you want to use is legal.
Right.
It's just the rod itself has to be made out of something other than fishing material stuff. So
Huh.
Jeff had made one out of a crutch, which came out really well, and
Had
he
lights on it.
had lights and everything.
Whistles,
It had everything. I didn't make mine that elaborate. And then Austin from Fishing Fever,
Fever.
he made one out of I think it was a birch sapling,
Some kind of a sapling, yeah.
and he still uses it today. Believe it or not, he
He's
takes it out and just uses.
catching fish on it,
Yeah.
pretty good.
Any fin, he made one out of a bamboo stalk that he cut down, and that rod came out really well.
Yeah.
And everybody had a name to theirs.
Well, I know
Fishing
Fish and
Fever
Fever
was
the
the
Amish assassin.
right, and Jeff's was the clutch or something.
The clutch.
Yeah,
And yours was, I don't even remember what yours was.
I forget. Jeff made up the name for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had a lot of them.
It was fun. It was a fun thing.
We had another one down on in Philly. What was his name?
Catfish Curtis.
Curtis. He made one too.
Mhm.
But I forget the material he used.
Yeah, but from what I understand, he gave it away to his friend.
Well, I'm hoping he's back in it again this year.
So I think he's in.
Because the more the merrier, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of fun. And this one here he has scheduled for 5/31/25. He's got it 7:45 to 2 a.m.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a good turnout, you know. And if you want to, I'm sure like a week before the tournament, he'll probably have us all up and we'll showcase our DIY rods like we did last time.
There you go.
Or if not, we'll do it at the day of the tournament and we'll just show them off before we start fishing.
Well, the showcase show that he had last time wasn't late at night.
Right.
It was at a more appropriate hour for other people to come in and actually watch.
Right.
And everybody was talking about how they made their rod. They showed it off, and each individual went through, the whole thing. And that was pretty much all that show. That's all it was about. It was just for them to come in and get people familiar with what they were using.
So each person has to build a DIY rod, and you're allowed 2 regular fishing rods. But in order to use those, you have to catch a fish on your DIY rod, and then you can introduce a rod. And then catch another fish on your DIY rod, and then you can introduce your third rod, and that's how it goes. And it's by total weight. So as many fish as you catch, they just keep adding the weights together. So
Oh wow.
it's going to be a lot of fun. It was fun last time I did it.
Right. Well, Turtle Lady, Susquehanna Stan's wife, is going to fish this one.
Yeah, we got some new contestants this year. Susquehanna Stan, who couldn't make it last year because of his health, I think. And he's going to be in it this year. His wife is going to be in it. They're going to be on 2 different channels, though, because she doesn't want to fish with her husband.
Competing. They're having some competition.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but Did you catch a catfish, Hog Legs?
Oh, we had some excitement here last night. Back here, and this was originally my eBay room, where I sold on eBay, and it's been many things since then. Now I'll call it my studio. Well, back here in my studio, I got a bunch of stuff. I got this little corner for my studio, and uh, that whole wall's got a table on it back there. I got my shirt press and all of that on it, and a bunch of stuff. And over there is where I start my plants off at, on the shelf over there with grow lights. And then no, it's just behind that green curtain there is I forget what's back there. I better go look. But yeah, I got all kinds of stuff in this room, and I had some rod and reels in here, and uh the one over there that was my bait rod. I got a number 6 Aberdeen, no, a number 8 Aberdeen hook on it. Small hook, and me and Melissa was back here, and we were back here. She was sitting back here, and I was working on my computer, and by that time I looked over there and I seen a rod moving, and it was the cat messing with it.
Oh,
So that cat got that number 6 or number 8 Aberdeen
oh
hook
no.
caught in its mouth,
Oh,
and it was stuck back there in its gum. And oh man, it was a time. I was holding the cat. She's almost a year old. July she'll be a year old, and I was holding her mouth, her head. If you do like that, put pressure on, the jaw comes open, and I was holding her like that and squeezing it, and then Melissa was holding the cat, and the cat was going wild, and then all of a sudden Melissa let go of the cat, and I was holding the cat by its head.
oh.
But and she got hit the floor and ran in there with the hook and line in her mouth. Why it was stuck in her gum was because when she was messing with it, I yelled and it scared her, and she took off, and then the line broke.
Oh.
Yeah, and that set the hook.
Is she okay?
Yeah, she's fine today. But it was a
Did you
lot.
have to cut? Did you have to cut the hook to get it out?
No, I took these little things right here, and when we caught her, she was more calm then, and me and Melissa held her. Melissa wrapped her in a towel and was holding her, and I was getting it out with these little needle nose.
Hmm.
And
Oh, wow.
yeah, I had to go in there, and I was trying to make it less painful as I could.
Yeah, that started out as a funny story, but that's sad.
I bet she won't do that again.
Oh,
Oh
That-
no,
let's hope not.
no, it took her a while before she used to love hanging out back here, and it took her a while before she started hanging out back here again. And she don't hang,
I don't blame her.
she don't hang back here, quite as often as she used to.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's some experience. Susquehanna stands in there. Dying catfishing. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
yeah, wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that kind of a cat. I thought it was a catfish. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Matt. What do we learn from this?
Mr. Parker's in the house.
Welcome in. Man, my chat stopped.
Ours is running.
On the
No,
TV,
it
but
stopped
she
on
knows we
control.
can't see it on there.
It stopped on
That's
mine.
part of the StreamYard problem now.
Oh, okay.
That's what a lot of people are
Yeah,
saying.
Matt, biggest cat hog he's ever caught. Ah, well,
So
got one of those hat hooks stuck in her eyelid. Oh man, daggone.
man, Matt from Wannabe Outdoors is in. Johnny Smallpepper.
What's say, Johnny?
Boy, you got a good crowd in here tonight.
Small water charters. Everybody's in here. Yeah.
Well, John's been in for a while.
Shirley T. Jeff Beal.
She's been in for a while too.
Yeah, I haven't been paying attention to the chat because I've been listening to you two.
Right.
I haven't been paying attention, but a lot of people has come in here since you called them out, Troy. Yeah, that's your job to call them
Well,
out.
I didn't want to interrupt Ed from talking. What you talking about? It's my job.
It's your job.
I know. I ain't gonna
As a
cut the guest
co-host.
off.
That's all right, Hoggy.
you-
I was just gonna say that, but I didn't want to hurt Troy's feelings. Grey Wolf's
Troy
here
got no
too. Hi,
feelings.
Grey Wolf.
Troy ain't got no feelings.
I don't interrupt important people.
Don't.
Well, we're not that important that you can't interrupt us for chat. Don't ever put us above chat. Okay, because chat is like our most important
Right.
thing to
Yeah,
us.
but if it wasn't for the chat, we wouldn't have a show.
Exactly.
They wouldn't be needing us if we
Exactly.
didn't have chat, right?
That's right.
So everybody in chat, we love you all.
Yeah, I'm sorry about if y'all didn't get called out.
Yeah, we heard enough of that.
You can take the DIY off full screen there.
We heard enough of that.
Oh, Troy, you're too much.
All right. I've been saying Hogleg needs
There
a
you
better
go.
looking cat.
We're back to normal.
Yep.
Oh Lord. Ain't nobody asked you, little big head Curtis.
Whatever normal is.
Well, yeah. Well, everybody's version is different, so no. What's normal for us?
That's
Lord.
For somebody
That's
else.
right, Johnny. Chat interaction with the host and panel makes the channel. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm your host and Troy's your co-host.
There
Oh, I
you
didn't know
go.
that, Johnny.
You said mouthful. You got it.
Hogleg,
Yes, sir.
you got a wheel in your room by any chance?
Yes, sir. I can pull one up real quick.
We would like to donate a hat, shirt, and sticker combo with both stickers, Butterflies and myself, for a lucky contestant on your show.
All right. Well, thank you.
If you want, you can throw 2 hats.
Throw 2 hats. Did you hear that?
Whoa.
2 hats. You're going to get Miss Butterflies and Sunshines and one of Ed Evans, along with my shirt of your size and both of our stickers.
Of my size?
Well, what
Of anybody's size who wins.
whatever size the winner wants. Catfish Dog picked the 3X last week, so we know that's not for him.
Oh, he was passing it on
Yeah.
to
Rick.
retired Rick, I believe.
Yeah.
Which was nice. because again, Tim's already got my shirt, so he don't need another one. So he wanted to give it to one of his friends that didn't have one, which is nice.
So we
There
got
you
my
go.
hat.
And I like to see that. I like to see stuff being passed around. I
Right.
know Finn, if he's still in here, he was wearing my shirt today on his show, and it makes me feel good to see my merch being out there being used.
Tim said he's going to pass on this one because let somebody else win. Well, if you win, you can always donate it to somebody else too.
Welcome in, 710.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'll highlight
710.
this.
There we go.
I would not want to do my job and not do the chat. I'll highlight that to show her.
Oh, so John said only dog's ego is a 3X.
Uh-huh.
And my shirt sizes they're all men's size shirts. So they go from small, medium, large, extra large, 2XL, 3XL, 4XL, and 5XL. I am having one 6L made special
For somebody.
but my merch I have up to the 5X in house, ready to go, along with the hats.
Well, that's why I can throw a hat in there because I
Good
have shirts,
Lord.
but I don't have multiple sizes like Ed. So, but the hats.
Now I'm thinking within 2 weeks I should have these towels, the bait towels, and nobody else has towels like this. Believe me, I'm the only one that has black towels.
Curtis,
I contacted
Uh,
FOA, who makes the towels for everybody, and he couldn't do them on black towels.
Yeah, he doesn't do black.
So because mine are silk screened, he could do it on any color. So he's doing it on the black. Oh, there you go.
I hate to bring
Catfish and crappie. That's probably embroidered.
you better
yeah,
hope Hogleg don't hit the wrong button tonight, Curtis, and take your wrench.
yeah.
Because I'm still going to hammer you.
There you go. That's a nice rag. Look at that.
Is that embroidered on there?
Yeah,
Hog?
it's embroidered.
Yeah.
Nice.
I hate this. This is like a real bait towel. It's made out of a material that
Absorbs the water. It's
Yeah.
a terry cloth.
it's
That's
That's
big.
what mine is.
It's big too.
That's a big
Wow.
one. Yeah.
yeah.
That's a big tail. Boy, Mark went all out on that.
Yeah. My towels are the same exact size as FOA's. They're 12 by 16.
He says, Troy, you won't do it. You're scared. I'm scared of Curtis. I'd hammer Curtis faster than a fat kid would hammer a candy bar.
That
Something
Jody
Jody said
said
she
she
did
did a green rag with a black logo. That's probably what I'm going to do, Jody. I'm going to probably get the green rag.
No, John, it matches your terry cloth. Man.
How's it going, Jody?
I imagine she's dodging some naders herself.
It sure is storming up there in Tennessee. I got it on TV up here now. It's fixed to go through. It's fixed to go through Canton now, or Canton, or Canton, or whatever they call that.
Gaston, isn't it? Gaston?
I'm not
Just
sure.
south of Yazoo City.
Yeah.
And now they got one in Scottsboro. They say may throw it.
Gastonia.
Just everybody be safe, especially if you have them touching down in your area.
Yeah, it pays to be safe, y'all. I know it seems to me like the Tornado Alley is either getting bigger towards the east or it's shifting towards the east. I think, I don't know which one it is. It's either getting bigger or it's shifting toward the east. And these, like you said, Y'all not used to tornadoes in Pennsylvania.
No,
Yeah,
it's not.
no, not at all. Not at all.
I turned it on last night and about 5 o'clock.
Yeah, that's when
Oh,
you.
about 6:30. They didn't have a tornado, not one tornado yet, and all of a sudden they started coming one right after another, and they just all over the map.
Wow.
Yeah.
They going all off from Texas and all the way to Missouri and Kentucky. They just kept going.
Kansas got slammed too, one right after the other. You guys from you guys all the way down there in Texas, straight on up. I mean, yesterday was brutal. I was watching Ryan Hall. I couldn't watch it anymore. It was upsetting.
Wow.
And we were talking about this just last week with Skywalker.
Right. Well, Eric just said that Nature's been crazy this year, and we keep saying she's off her meds. She needs to go back on her meds.
Everybody knows that Skywalker's from California.
Yeah.
He told me, I'm glad we don't have tornadoes. No, you got earthquakes.
Yeah, really.
I don't know which one's worse.
Well, they're both devastating because you never know where it's going to hit.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's unlike hurricanes. You have days to prepare for a hurricane, unless you live in Georgia like we do, and hurricanes never come up here. But look, we've done had two.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't get them in Pennsylvania. We already had one.
We not a hurricane. He said.
Or we had tornado.
Yeah, we didn't have a hurricane this year yet.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey.
But the
Stop all that
season's just getting started, so.
Yeah, Jeff was saying it was cold and windy this morning. When
It
he
was
went to
cold
work.
out there.
Yeah.
Going to be
You gonna have
colder
to-
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Our
Matt-
high's only 54 for tomorrow.
Wow.
Yeah,
Well,
crazy.
We've
And
almost doubled
Saturday
that.
it was 80. Last Saturday it was 80, and tomorrow's the high is 54.
Wow. And bad part about it is we've almost doubled that down
Wow.
here already.
It's already
Right.
been 100 here at my house one time already this year.
Yeah.
Well,
Matt
I
said,
haven't had to put the air conditioner on yet, which is a good thing.
Yeah, well, it is a good thing because mine's not even in yet.
Right.
I don't have central air, so my air conditioner not even in for the season because we take it in and out every year.
Oh, wow.
Air
Yeah.
conditioner don't go off at my house. I'm fat.
Oh, no, it don't go off around here either. We run a air conditioner. We have central heat and air, right? And the central part of it goes off. But me and Melissa, we also have a window unit in our bedroom, and we sleep with it year round, even in the winter. All right, Matt said, I made up some more rigs I caught flathead on. I haven't seen anyone make a rig like that, but I could be wrong. Well, Matt, I challenge you to come up here and show us.
Yeah, let us see your rigs, Matt.
Yeah, because I made some Sandy Cooper rigs last week because I couldn't get out on the water. So from the boathouse, I made some Sandy Cooper rigs in which I gave away some.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's always good to see something new.
Yeah,
Especially if it works.
yeah, I'm intrigued.
Oh, Jody says, do the giveaway. I'm sleepy. Well, I saw she was in earlier and then she disappeared. I thought maybe she took a nap.
When is she not sleepy?
Yeah, really.
Every
Well,
7 minutes.
Well, do y'all have a word y'all want me to put in?
Whatever you pick. Ed's combo or just Ed. Doesn't matter. Whatever you want to put in.
Ed and Butterflies combo.
Oh, that's too much.
No, it isn't. Let him work for it.
Oh, man.
Oh, you're making it hard. Okay, whatever. All right. Ed and BS. There you go.
Ed's BS.
Ed and BS. That's funny. Oh. Panel chat and Melissa, have a good night. Work in the AM. All right, Jeff, take care, buddy. We'll talk to you later.
Jeff said he has a hat, but not a shirt.
There's the
Or is
link,
it the
Matt.
other way around? He has a shirt, not a hat. Of yours.
If you want to come up, Matt, there's the link.
Ed, did
I'll
I
let
get
you use
the
the
email
pens, but
right?
he's not doing his job.
I did. Oh, where's the I don't see the email, Melissa. Did you put it in chat?
Yeah. EdEvan00@gmail.com. You
Yeah.
got it correct, Melissa.
Yep.
Yep.
And that's 00.
Yeah, don't put
not
OO
OO.
because I won't get it.
Not the letter.
And
it's
that's
the
happened
number.
a lot, believe it or
Yeah,
not.
it's the number 00.
People look at it and they think, oh, okay, OO. No, it's 00. Ed's BS.
There you go.
Oh, Matt.
Going on, Troy?
I like it. I like it.
That is too funny.
Uh,
All right, y'all type in Ed's BS.
Unbelievable.
All right. Welcome in, Matt.
What's going on? Oh,
there you go. There's Matt. Hey, Matt.
let me lay this out.
That was some fish you caught the other day.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Matt.
Yeah, that was nice fish, man.
Let me lay these out real quick. I got 2 of them out. Like I
Let
said,
me-
I don't know if somebody does it. Somebody might do it, but I've heard a lot of people say it's not going to work. But it obviously did.
Hang
You
on.
proved them wrong, right?
Exactly. Hold on, let me switch my camera around.
Let me make you big.
Are they Sandy Cooper rigs?
They could be.
Okay.
One of them is. It's just the only thing that's different. You'll see. You'll catch what's different, Ed. You'll notice it probably pretty quick. How do I do this?
Donald Long is here. Or yeah. Howdy. Yes, I'm here. Well, put in for Ed's BS, Donald.
All right, Ed, what do you notice?
You gotta look on.
The barrel in between the hook and the cork.
Oh, you got the cork separated.
I have a barrel swivel at the top. Obviously, right here.
Right.
The leader line down to another swivel. And over here, I crimped the hook on with the inline rattle. Even if you don't use it, it'll still be light enough to give the rig more action. And hold on.
That's a double hook rig, huh?
No, it's a single
Are
hook.
there 2 separate rigs?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's 2
The
separate.
hook can actually swivel.
Yeah.
Can't do it with one hand.
No, you're doing good.
That's a good idea.
Yes, it is.
Let me do this. I don't know if that made a difference. There we go.
So what kind of baits do you like to use on them? Live baits or cut bait?
Cut bait. I caught it on a beluga head.
Okay.
So when it's in when you're using the float, it'll be up in the air, and the bait will still be able to spin, and it gives it more action. It's not basically pinned to one thing to where it's just sitting there.
Right.
So
Right.
it can go up and down and move with the water.
That's a good
Right.
idea.
The inline will spin as well. Now with this one, I didn't have a float on the one where I caught it. It's the same thing, but there was just enough current to where I think it got it off the bottom, because when I put it in the water, this was in the air, kind of going with the current. See how it just hangs like that?
Right.
So with the barrel swivel, it'll sit there and just spin.
That's
There
But
you go.
it's double crimped, so it won't come out.
There you go.
I've never seen anything like that. That's for sure. I'm
No,
gonna-
I hadn't either.
Yeah, try it.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
It
Hey,
gives,
and,
it just gives the bait more action, especially if you fillet the bait to where it's a flapper. You know what I'm talking about, Ed?
Yeah.
You do that, I think it'll give it more action as well.
And just a tip for any fishermen out there: if you don't have bait, just go by your local fish market. They'll be glad to give you all the fish heads you want.
Probably true.
Yeah, that's how I do it.
And again, the guts.
Yeah, mullet guts is great catfish bait.
Welcome in, Buck.
So that was
Eric's
it.
in the room.
Eric's been in the room.
I just seen him.
Thanks for having me up and let me show it off.
All right.
Well, thanks for sharing your idea with us.
Yeah. Congratulations again, Matt, on that big fish. That was
Yeah.
nice.
I appreciate it. I'm still stoked about it. I'm ready to go out and get a bigger one.
There you go.
There you go.
We're
That's
just never satisfied, are we?
I'm satisfied. I just want to see how much bigger I can get.
I type in Ed's BS
I'll see you tonight.
to get
See you
you a Ed Evans butterflies hat. And
Hey, squirrel.
you say a shirt?
And a shirt and stickers from both of us.
All right.
And Ed Evans hat and butterflies and sunshine shirt, a hat, an Ed shirt, and 2 stickers. Ed's sticker and my sticker.
Yeah, because she don't have shirts yet made.
Yeah, I have shirts, but I don't have a big variety, and most of mine are women's.
Right.
And I don't have a big variety. He's got an enormous inventory of shirts. I don't have that kind of inventory of shirts.
There you go.
But the hats I can do, and stickers. So we'll see. Pretty soon, bait tails to come.
Yeah.
His will be first.
We
'Cause
got
I'm
19
gonna try to
entries.
get Freddie
so
to do
far.
mine.
We got 19 entries so far.
There you go.
No, now. I hadn't been known to wear women's clothes. I got me a Melissa. I'm not that way.
Old's been known to wear women's clothes.
Did you say you wear women's clothes? I got to go. I can't handle that.
See what JG said. John calling the kettle black.
Yeah, John, ponytail wearing Joker.
Hi, Lisa Swain.
Good evening, Lisa.
Well, we're up to 20 looking for Ed's BS.
That actually stands for Ed's. It's supposed to be and BS, which is butterflies and sunshine. That's what
I like it this way.
I know you do.
we might have to change the name of his show to Ed's BS.
Yeah, it's BS.
Oh man, I'll tell you, you're rough.
Oh man. Yes, JG been trying to get Lindy's pants on most of my life. Oh, get in, Lindy. Oh,
Did you send Hogleg your flathead from last week? 2 weeks ago?
I sent him the thumbnails. I didn't send him my fish.
Oh.
I'll-
Because that was caught after the show was over.
Right. I'll
Uncle Lou. Oh man.
6 feet. I only have parachute pants.
the new parachute panties.
They're called bloomers, aren't they?
Oh man. Did she do what now, Ed?
Who? Butterflies?
Yeah.
She caught a 25.5-pound flatty 2 weeks ago after our show had went off.
Oh wow. And
Well, we were still in the room with Rhonda, and Rhonda was filming it on her camera.
But the
But
video is too long, and it won't send.
Right.
oh yeah.
So we were able to get pictures of it anyway. So she has pictures. I thought
you ought to go over there and post it on the Boar's Nest group page on Facebook.
Yeah, I'll send it. I can do that. I can do that on Facebook. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not my PB, but it was my biggest one for this year so far.
Yeah, it don't matter. Any catches y'all do, y'all put them on the Boar's Nest group page.
Okay.
Hogleg walks in the Golden Corral weighing 225, comes out weighing 275.
That's the only way to go to Golden Corral.
You
That's
need a pair of Golden Corral.
Golden, you know what they are, right?
No.
Ed doesn't know what your Golden Corral pants are.
You can tell that who Ed watches and don't watch.
I'll tell you what. But you know, Ed really does he does a lot of lurking, and he doesn't get a lot of involvement. But I think you need to get more involved, not just lurking. You need to actually get into it. Troy, tell him what those corral pants are.
Hogleg swears up and down he's got these pants that got pockets sewed in on the inside of them. So when he goes to the buffet, he can slip the food into the pocket.
Hey, steak is so high now that me and Melissa don't get to eat steak unless we go to Golden Corral.
Now, I'm gonna tell y'all that he jokes about that, but I actually helped run a security agency when I retired from the police department for a while. And the guy really done that. He sewed a bunch of pockets in a big pair of coveralls and went in and stole a bunch of premium meat. He went in weighing 150 and tried to come out weighing 220. Of course, they caught him at the door. You know, one of my guards caught him at the door, and he called me on the phone. He told me, he said, "Hey, boss," he said, "I got this guy. He's got about 75 pounds worth of steak on him. What are you going to do with him?" I said, "Well, store want to press charges?" "Oh, yeah." I said, "Well, call the police." He said, "What about all this meat?" I said, "Let him sit there with that meat packed in his vest that he wanted so bad till the cops get there." That joke like froze to death.
Oh man!
I think my first instinct would have been throw him on the grill.
Yeah.
Throw
Really.
him on the grill.
Yeah.
Oh my, that's pretty nervy.
Yeah. Yeah, John, I still got it, but I haven't transferred all my files to this computer yet. You know. So if you got it, you're more than welcome to come up here and show it off.
I hope Troy wears pants to Golden Corral and not his moo-moo.
No, man.
There you go.
Moo don't work too good for taking food out.
Eric, you keep my moo-moo out your mouth.
John from Small Waters. Is that a T-bone in your pants or?
or just a regular bone?
Uh,
A ham bone.
I did go to the doctor the other day in my moo.
I got it. I'll show it next week, John.
Okay. You went to the doctor in your moo today?
I sure did.
Well, you do that on a regular basis, don't you?
Well, no, but I did the last couple times because I knew they was gonna put me in one of them dreadful. I went to the ER, so I went up there and my wife said, "You want to get dressed?" I said, "For what?" They're gonna put me in one of them ugly hospital gowns. I said, "I'm trying to remain sexy. I'm going up there in this moo." So when they come by there and threw and asked me if I wanted the gown, I said, "No, I brought my own, thank you."
Oh,
Well, you know how them gowns, you're supposed to put them on backwards?
Well, yeah.
Well, I put mine on frontwards and I walked out like that.
oh man.
Oh,
And
Lord.
ask
You know
And
what
I
it is?
gave everybody a show, and the doctor says, Mr. Evans, you got to turn that around. So I turned around, and he said, no, the gown, you have to turn that around.
Oh man.
Yeah, here I'm thinking it's just like a robe. You get out of the shower, you put it on, tie a string, things hanging out the front.
Well, Troy did say he wanted to remain sexy. So
Yeah,
That's
there you
right.
go.
That's right. Small Word Charter said he wore his like a cape.
you know, that some reason don't surprise me.
Zorro. Melissa says, "Roll that giveaway." All right, we're at 20. It's
All
been
right.
at 20 for a little bit, so it's up to you guys whenever you're ready.
Roll it,
Well,
dog.
all right. Well, let me finish getting my water together.
Good Lord, even a handicap.
All right, last minute, guys. Anybody that wants to get in.
And if I get your email tonight with your shirt size, it will go out in the mail first thing in the morning.
If I don't already have it, I don't have it.
Yeah, you might not have their shirt.
But yeah.
All right. We're going to roll that beautiful Edge BS.
Let her rip, Tater Chip.
5, 4, 3.
Oh, good Lord,
Dude.
please roll it. Oh,
Troy. Now you got a show and I got a show.
JG Hill.
Yeah.
Congratulations, JG.
Congratulations, buddy.
There you go, JG. Congratulations.
You got 2 hats, one of mine and one of Butterflies and Sunshine. You may want to pass on to the wife. You have an Ed Evans shirt. I need your shirt size. And you also have 2 stickers, one of Butterflies and Sunshine and one of mine.
See, he says it so much better than I do.
There you go.
Congratulations, buddy.
And I do think
And my email address is edevans00@gmail.com. And if I get that tonight with your shirt size and your address with your zip code, that'll be out in the mail first thing tomorrow morning, buddy.
There you go.
I thought I had JG's information. I just don't know if I have a shirt.
Whoa. Yo, bear with me. You got to bear with me.
Maybe not.
You know what to do with that big fat butt. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Just a little bit of.
Hey. She can't find his address, so apparently this is the first time he's won something from us. That's awesome.
All right, Uncle Lou. Good night. We know an old man like you got to get your sleep. Uh, Uncle Lou right there, he is the OG. Hey, Uncle Lou, would you mind if I got a question to ask you before you go? Would you mind if would you mind if let's see, good God Almighty.
Hey, Dallas.
Dallas Liebert's in the house, huh?
Mhm.
How's it going, Dallas? How you been, buddy?
Would you mind if I give some of these beads and rattles away as giveaway gifts? Uh, I've never, I'll never use them in a lifetime. Uh, I just wanted to check, make sure that it's okay with
I
you
don't know.
before I go give them away.
It's the first time he's won something,
Uh,
which is awesome. Tony Harrison, if you're watching.
Yeah. JG, yeah, I don't have any info on you. So if you want to send Ed that email and don't forget your shirt size. Thank you, thank you, thank you for playing.
Congratulations on winning.
Yeah.
Apparently, if we don't have your address, that's the first time you won something from us. That's awesome.
Yeah, because I usually keep
Yeah.
And even if nothing else, I usually have somebody's email, even if I don't have their addresses. But
yeah.
well, evidently, I don't have Hogleg's address either.
Huh?
But evidently, you got hats, shirts, and stickers from us before.
Yeah.
That must have been before I hounded you about the addresses.
Possibly.
Oh,
Like I said, when I did it,
Yeah,
I
but
just threw everything in
Right.
the trash, and then I would get it the next time somebody won, if they won again.
right.
But she's actually smarter than I am, believe it or not. And she puts it down in a book, so she's got a
Believe it
big
or not.
address book.
believe it or not,
Yeah.
I get all these blonde jokes,
Oh yeah.
but
And they come your way too.
and I often say to him, "Are you sure you're not blonde?"
No, I'm great.
All right, small water. He says, "All right, good. Have a good night."
Night, John. Be well. Stay safe. We'll catch you next time.
Text and said he gave them to you, they're yours, do whatever you please. He don't. He said, he was done got off there, but we asked him.
Don't forget.
Okay.
Mm.
Uncle Lou said, yeah,
Yeah, but,
gave them to me, and I can do whatever I want.
if you
to
don't get it, check
Uh,
it.
Dog and I are in the room.
Uncle Lou gave me
There you go.
As Stan 2 would say, the Gondang.
a bunch, a bag full of rattles.
Ah, there you go. Versa rattles, nice.
Yeah, and then a bag full of rubber beads. They don't. They won't. They won't mess up your
You're not
your
right.
nut. And I'm gonna start giving them away because
I don't know, Buck. What does it mean?
Lou says, of course, I ain't gonna give them all away because I will use.
It's small water. Oh, her boyfriend is blonde too. Uh, all right, Gray Wolf. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in.
But I'm gonna start giving those away.
It wouldn't surprise me none, Eric.
Oh,
He probably started
Bobcat's here.
drooling when he saw that big bag of beads. Thought it was M&M's.
Welcome in, Bobcat.
Like showing a bulldog a
We
T-bone.
just missed a giveaway, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lord.
Do you have to stick them in your mouth? I promise you, Stan, the ones I stick in my mouth, I won't give away. But no, how do y'all usually buy those things? I've seen them. Of course, I I ain't never bought none, but when I've been watching those I, those people when they go to the cat con. I've been watching them around, and I see them. They sell them in what 5, 10
Yeah,
packs.
no, they're 5 in a little bag. Yeah, the
Okay.
Versa rattles.
Versa rattles.
Yeah, I got a bunch of them. They come 5 in a pack.
Okay, well, I'll.
Except if you go to FOA, he's got that big box that he makes up, and he's got everything in there. I won one of those from him. It has the hooks, the Versa rattles, some swivels, beads, and demon dragons in there.
Yeah, demon dragon. I got.
Right. Oh, and some
I-
dragon weights. I got all them in that kit from him. That's a
I
pretty
got-
sharp kit. That's a nice
Yeah.
kit.
Yeah, and it comes in nice boxes. I got
Yeah, I got the same one. Yep.
one right there.
Yeah.
JG.
Huh?
JG.
Yeah, welcome in, Bobcat. Good night, Johnny Small Pepper. Thanks for coming in.
Hey, Hogleg,
Yes, sir.
what you need to do is take your beads, get you some fishing line, and make some friendship bracelets, and I'll send you an address where you can send them to make you some friends.
Told him to make a friendship
You're
bracelet.
so daggone funny, Troy.
But the bad part about it is I can't tell you on live show what the address is for.
Oh,
Brian B., you just missed the drawing.
yeah, Brian B.
We didn't hear anything, Brian B. We don't know. That's Troy's secret.
What Brian say?
He
Go Eagles.
He said something about
You know he always asks you questions.
Brian. He's obsessed.
He wants to know if you're flatulating or whatever that is.
He's obsessed. He's obsessed with this.
Oh, Troy.
He wanted to know how many times. We didn't hear a thing. Yeah, Melissa, did you see what JG said about his winnings? It if you scroll back, JG said he wanted to donate his win tonight.
Because he'd
There's
already
the message
won.
there on the screen.
Yeah, he already won before. So he wants to pass it on.
There you go. Yeah.
Well, yeah, we had already won also, but I wouldn't mind having myself a butterflies and sunshine so I can put it back there on that wall.
Well, we can do that. I mean that's up to you if you want to take JG's offer, or I can just send you a hat too. That's not. I mean, if you want the whole bundle, though, that's totally up to you. It's up to JG. I mean, he's
Yeah,
gifting it. He's
yeah.
gifting it to
Well,
you.
yeah, we'll take it.
Okay.
Because I don't have sunshines and butterflies hat or sticker.
Okay.
I gave them both to Melissa.
Mike
All
Sampson
right.
says his power went out.
Dang gum, Mike.
And Dalton, Georgia is getting hammered right now.
Well, Hog Leg, if Melissa wants the shirt, then you can get one in her size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or unless you can have two. I mean,
And she could get it oversized and use it a nightie if she'd like.
There you go.
there you go.
Where
Tell
is
her
Dalton,
it goes up to
Georgia at?
5X, so she got her choice.
And if she don't want to wear Ed Evans, you can get one that'll fit Troy like a moo. You can get him a 6X or a 5X.
I have 5Xs.
You know,
Where is Dalton, Georgia at?
you have all kinds of options.
North Georgia.
Getting hammered.
Yeah.
Look like about to blow street side lights down.
Sandy Toes is back.
Good evening, Sandy.
Bobcat, 30 minutes from Chattanooga.
Mm-hmm. All this weather, this stuff's a mess.
Brian.
Yeah.
Now don't be talking about hog legs moves. You'll get him to cry.
Now you do
Hey,
realize that the
I'm
bra
proud of
is
my move.
custom made and it has Ed's logo on one side and mine on the other, right?
Wait, I want to hear some more about this, Ed. How did you get your clothes mixed up with yours?
Oh, Brian B., you're something else, buddy. I hope you wet the bed tonight.
Okay.
Hey, I'm proud of my moves.
Hello.
Now he's saying sorry, Hoagie. Brian needs help. Support him.
Hey, back, I used to be built. That's why I don't care what y'all say. That's why I have moves now, because body people who's built, when they stop working out, everything drops. And when I had my triple heart surgery, my boobs used to go like this. When they cut my chest open, now they go like this. Oh man! But hey, I'm proud of them.
The highlight of my week, come in here on Tuesday night and listen to Hog Leg and his tits.
JG, don't judge me.
Yeah. Well, We're just glad you're still with us, Hoggy. We don't care how your boobs, which way they go.
Thank you, Linda. Uh,
Look at Curtis. Oh God! Now you got him playing with his boobs.
Sandy, we call them swingers hogs.
mine ain't quite swinging yet.
You can tell it's starting to get late night.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine changed after. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go, Bobcat. He knows they go start looking like this.
Want to be outdoors wants to change your screen name
The boob
to the
nest.
food nest.
The boob nest. Oh,
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. If you put a pole in that room in there, I'm done being the co-host on this show. I'm going to tell you that right now.
oh my goodness. Trying to figure out where it would go.
Oh Lord.
Oh, yeah, it's next week I start giving these things away. I guess I'll give them away. And how do you they sell them?
Packs of 5.
Packs of 5.
Good
Yeah.
Lord, Hog, it costs you more to ship them than it. You ought to sell more, do more than that. Costs you so much to ship them things.
Huh?
It costs you to ship them. You do them 5 at a time. You must have 1,000 of them things.
Missy. Boy acts like he doesn't have a set of boobs under that moon.
Oh yes, 5 at a time. He said.
I'm not gonna give that whole doggone bag away because I'm gonna keep
No.
it myself.
Well,
And
Lord
then-
have mercy.
And then these little beads, there's probably 2,000 beads in this thing.
Wow. That's a lot of packages of 5, Foggy. Troy's right. It'll cost you more to ship them 5 at a time than what it costs to get them.
Well, it cost me more to ship those rigs than it did to make them.
Yeah.
Look, I told you, my stalker's still here.
That's what I told Troy when he started talking about my man boobs. I told Troy, "Don't tell me you ain't got man boobs." Oh no, I ain't got.
Y'all
no
spend too much
man
damn
boobs.
time worried about what's under my clothes. Y'all need to mind your business. Oh Lord.
Linda started all this
How did I start it?
with Ed's BS.
That's an idea.
What does that have
That's how this whole thing started.
what did that have to do with male boobs?
That's a good idea, Curtis. And why didn't you suggest that, Troy?
What?
Instead of putting me down, worried about what it's going to cost me to ship
There you go.
these little beads.
What do you say? Hog leg, you still got some more of those hats, hooks. Throw those in too.
Yeah. These right here. And
Yeah, I
these
thought you
things,
had one on Ed's hat.
Yeah.
I got them on all the hats that I got.
That's pretty cool.
And these things are sharp.
You see what Buck Williams said? Now Buck Williams knows how to give a man credit when credit is due. You see that, don't you?
Troy wrecked the Ducks today.
Sure did.
And Brian B said right below that, Troy don't have boobs. He's got male hangers.
Lord have mercy. Y'all sure spend a lot of time concentrating on my body.
Well, you shouldn't mess with me about
I know I look good, but Lord, y'all ain't got to spend that much time on it.
Yeah, but what's that you? What's that you rolling up over there and smoking? Sure ain't.
Hey, I tell you what, I didn't think I was going to do as good as I did with that double barrel shotgun, but I whacked them ducks. I was knocking them ducks down, boy.
Yeah, you are. That's about the only thing you can shoot.
Ah, yeah, that's what you say.
No, I found. No, I was wrong about that, Troy. You're good at shooting three things: geese, ducks, and BS.
Don't
I like
shoot
three
me,
things
Troy.
more than you used to
Uh,
shoot.
put the hook on your Santa hat. Well, when I get it, I will. It's very slow. Oh, yeah, see. Yeah, you tell them about it.
What?
There you go, JG, with the history of the hat hook. That's
I
interesting. I
can
didn't know
shoot
that.
a deer anytime I want to shoot one.
Yeah, that's right. JG knows his history.
What?
This is an adult conversation, Troy.
Okay, now that we've got rid of the dead weight,
He's cracking himself up.
Uh,
Yeah, if the weather turns out to be super bad tomorrow, and there's lightning, I'm not
Yeah.
worried about thunder so much, but the river's raging right now as we're speaking. So with more rain coming tomorrow and Thursday,
Right.
there's going to be trees coming down the river. So
You don't want to be out there with them trees coming down the river.
exactly, especially when you have anchor rope in the water.
Yeah.
With an anchor on the end, that tree hits that rope. It's going to take the front end of that boat and drive it down underwater. You're going to be swamped.
well, 2 weeks ago, we had a lot of logs and all kinds of branches, debris, and what was that, grass? What was that was coming up on
Yeah,
the
it was grass
I
and
mean, there was
leaves.
just so much debris in the water. It was crazy. And then last week, on our water was 3 feet higher than normal the week we went out. And then last week we got another 5 inches of rain. That's what my rain gauge said, 5 inches in like a day and a half.
Yeah.
And that water was just insane.
Well, we went across the Flint River while we was going to Melissa's doctor's, and it was high. It was really high, and I don't know. I guess from all that rain and stuff from up north,
Yeah.
but it was
Yeah.
high. And
Coming
I
down
learned my
stream.
lessons about 5 years ago. You don't put a boat on a high river. Yeah, I mean, I'm not no more.
You definitely don't need to be out there on the boat, Melissa said.
Yeah.
I would
Well,
love.
last year he was out in the rain 8 weeks in a row. 8 Wednesdays in a row we had rain.
Yeah.
And he was out in the thunder and lightning, and he was under bridges and all kinds of stuff. And I was like, you are living on borrowed time, taking a chance like that.
Well, we'll see what it looks like when I get up in the morning. If it looks really bad, I'll be doing the show from the boathouse. We will have a show. maybe I'll be making some lead weights, and I make the coins. I make from 2 to 10s. So maybe I'll start making some weights, and I'll send a couple care packages out.
There you go.
We'll do the wheel. Send out
There
some
you
lead.
go.
I would love to get Hog Leg and Stan and Steve Adams and everybody the wrestling game. I wasn't ignoring y'all on that. I'm the only one that owns it. Now, so, and me and Kelly's the only one got it. But if we all had a copy of it, that would be a fun thing to do a wrestling night.
351 Cleveland's in.
Welcome in. 351 Cleveland. That guy right there, he was the first person in my show when I started my show.
Really?
Good evening, 351.
Wow.
He supports a lot of people out here in this community, and he's been there for a while. I know he's been there ever since I've started. And that was back in 2021.
Yeah. Well, I'm familiar with his name, but I've never seen, like, does he do lives?
He does shorts and all that. He never shows himself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He does shorts and stuff like that.
What does that say? What game does Ernie Brown need to join? Join what? What game? You know what he's talking about, Brian?
No.
What game? Well,
Brian
Ernie
D doesn't even know what he's talking about.
Ernie needed a graphics card, but that's already been taken care of.
Yep.
That's already been handled. Ernie's ready to go.
And he
Probably the
needed
wrestling
a racing game, Tony Stewart's, but that's already been taken care of.
I got you, Brian. Yeah, he needed his graphics card was not working, but we got that taken care of. So he's got a new graphics card.
Thank you.
We're gonna try to get on the racing game after we do the crocodile hunt, which I'm gonna announce that we're gonna try to do the crocodile hunt Sunday night. Had to postpone it last week because Steve Adams was gonna be out of town, and Kelly didn't have no electricity. Got hit with tornado. Town up there got hit with tornado, so we just postponed it. So we're going to do the crocodile race, and then we're probably going to drive the race cars. We all wanted to get NASCAR and do that too, but evidently they don't sell that game on Steam anymore, and I'm the only one that's got a copy of it.
Well, what makes them stop selling something like that?
Well, what made them stop selling that is because the people that made the NASCAR game, they have a little steering wheel and a brake and a gas pedal that went with it, and the company stopped supporting it, and so they just took it off Steam because nobody wanted to buy it and drive it with a controller. Driving a car with a controller it's touchy, to say the least.
Yeah.
My buddy's got one of those virtual systems with the whole screen that goes all the way around you.
Yeah.
That was $7,000.
Simulators. Yeah.
Yeah, $7,000 he paid for that.
Well, we kind of have to budget our game choices around what everybody can afford.
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody can just go out and spend $60 on the wrestling game.
Right.
And then you got some people that you couldn't pry $60 out of the hand with a stick of dynamite and a crowbar. I won't
and,
call
and,
no names.
and you can't buy it for them or they'll return
No,
it.
you can't. They wouldn't turn unless lose $60 saved a life. In fact, I told that individual not too long ago that it's against law for them to bury you that money when you die. And if they did bury you with it, some clown would come dig you up, steal it. So you might as well spend it.
Yeah, really.
Sandy Toes just said NASCAR's not fun. They just drive in a circle. That's the fun part. They're making a left turn.
Oh, hey, I learned.
He says
I was
left
a
turn,
dirt
left
dauber.
turn, left turn.
I was a dirt dauber from the age
So
17
make
and
it
a half
a
to
drinking game
25.
whenever you turn
You know
left.
what a
It's
dirt
ready.
dauber is, don't you? It's a racer that races on dirt. All right, I was from 17 and a half years old till 25 years old. And believe me, Sandy, people don't go to races to see the winner.
No.
They go to races to see crashes.
And trust me when I tell you, the first time that these six clowns get on the track together, they're gonna be plenty of cracking it up.
Yeah, because Troy can't drive.
I can drive just fine, thank you very much. It's demolition derby Stan and ride to break Steve Adams. And I don't know how to get out of the way hog leg. It's the problem. That's the problem.
You got a name for each of them.
Matt says I'm a truck series guy.
Bubba J would tell you that NASCAR is the only sport you can follow when you're hammered.
There you go.
Well, that the good thing about the games is that they're making them all time. They coming out with new stuff all the time, so there's always going to be stuff for us to do.
That Melissa just reminded me of something. Little history about me and Melissa. When we were younger, she used to come. Her and her husband. What happened, Troy?
I did that by mistake.
Her and her ex-husband used to come watch me race. I didn't know it, and I didn't know her, and she didn't know me or anything. And they used to come watch me race. She used to pull from me.
Well,
Little
she
history
had
about
an
me and Melissa.
attraction to you long time ago.
Yeah. And I don't know what it is about Melissa, but her ex-husband was a short guy. He drove trucks. And, I'm not but 5'7", and I used to drive trucks. And get this, we were both born in Plant City, Florida.
Wow.
So what's going on, Melissa?
Yeah, what's that all about, Melissa?
So now you know what I take from this story?
We were meant to be.
No, that's not what I took from it, but I'm going to share it with you. She used to come watch you race and cheer for you to go fast, and now she can't get you out of last gear.
That's about it. That's about it.
Now, if you noticed, I have not coughed much tonight.
Magic.
But what you say definitely gets everybody's attention and counts.
I have not coughed a whole lot tonight. And that's the funny thing about it. It comes and it goes.
You just would be the right people.
That's
No,
it.
that ain't it. I said cough, not crying.
Oh, I hope she didn't make you put baby oil on. Oh man.
Oh
Right.
Lord. Ed, when you gonna go back fishing?
When Mother Nature lets me. We started 2 weeks late because my boat was held hostage. They repaved our parking lot, which butts up to the garage where I have the boat.
Oh man.
Then the following week, we finally got out in the high water. We were 3 feet above normal level. And that's when butterflies got
The 25.
two flatheads and how many channels?
Well, altogether we got like
Six,
6 channels and 2 flatties that
something
night.
like that. Yeah. And then last week we got blown off the water again because of the rains and the high winds and everything. Now again tomorrow, it looks like we're getting the same thing we had last week that I got blown off the
Well,
water.
let's hope we don't get another 5 inches of rain.
Yeah, we don't need
Speaking
another
of-
5 inches of rain. Yeah, please.
Speaking of late night fishing, I want to remind everybody that on the 24th, Ryan B's Midnight Madness will be live. I'm going to go share that thumbnail out on the Real and Virtual Outdoors group page when we get done here. And I'll put it on the Boar's Nest as well. So if you're looking for it on Facebook, you can find it. Because sometimes when they put those notifications out on YouTube, the thumbnail is way down the list. So it will be there. And I will not be watching it. I'll be in the bed, but I will get up and watch it the next morning because that is too late for me.
That used to be my favorite tournament, believe it or not.
What's that?
The Midnight Madness.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
then they monetized it. Now you got to be in it to win it. But I was never in it to win it. I was always in it just to fish it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you like fishing.
Because I only fished one tournament because it's the only one that's on midnights. So why would I pay to sign up for one tournament when everybody else is fishing, what, 10 or 12 tournaments?
I would love to stay. I might stay up and watch it. Is it on Friday night? I might stay up and watch it till 1 or 1:30. But I got to tell you, after being in this wheelchair all day long, by midnight, I'm pretty well done. I'm pretty well done. It's time to get out of it. So
Thank you.
thank you, Melissa. Midnight Madness is right there.
You can watch it from your bed, though, can't you?
The only thing I watch from that bed is the back of my eyelids.
I hear you.
If I lay down in that bed within 5 minutes, I'm asleep.
There you go.
Brian B says they may have a spot left for you, Ed.
Buck Williams said fish from the bank.
Yeah, but the bank, the
Well,
water is up over the bank,
it's
so
even the dock.
it's
Even
underwater.
Both sides of the docks were underwater.
Yeah, they're underwater.
It's just insane. And the current is, and all the trash going down. There's just
Good night, Shirley.
Yeah, good night, Shirley. I want to thank you for coming in, Dallas Libert. And Ernest said he was I'm fishing now, but I'm going to go home. I'm wore out. Good night, everyone. I tell you what, that was one fish catching joker right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Why didn't every so often? I mean, he's always live and he's always doing shorts and stuff, but I never see him come up on other people's shows.
He comes
30,
up.
30.
He just don't stay long.
Yeah, he just don't. He'll come up on our show, but he just
Oh, he's in and out.
Yeah, in and out. And I'm not fishing it. You can have my spot. Check with our metal. Oh, JG here says you can have his spot.
There you go, JG. So you can
Yeah,
have this-
but I'm not going to pay to fish one tournament.
You did that one year. You fished Brian B's Midnight Madness one year.
Yeah, but it wasn't. You didn't have to pay to fish it.
Oh,
That's the pay tournament thing,
Oh, yeah.
the fishing league or whatever it is.
Yeah.
yeah. Well,
Let me go fish with that.
Well,
All right. Well, I want to thank our guests for coming in tonight. It's been a blast.
thanks for having us.
Yes, thank you.
And I
We've been
want
talking about it, but with him bowling on Tuesdays, he never got home to what time? I don't know. What time did you get?
1 o'clock
Yeah.
after.
So I mean, because it was a late night league to start,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then it's not around the corner either. So it was like I kept saying to Melissa, when he's done bowling.
All right. Well,
So he's done bowling. Yay.
I want to
Yeah.
extend the invitation for y'all to come up again and come up anytime y'all want to.
Lord,
come up
please
again?
come up. Lord, please come up and fish and give me and Hog Leg a break.
Well, maybe I can talk him into going fishing and make it a fishing show too on a Tuesday.
Oh, Lord, that would be great.
Yeah, there you go.
Even if it's from the bank. We can fish from the bank.
Yeah. I have to. So
Any rivers or canals right now are overflowing.
Yeah.
I know.
So the only place you could actually fish would be at a lake or a pond.
Well, I didn't mean right now, but in another future Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, especially if it's going to rain every Wednesday, you might want to fish on Tuesdays.
Sandy, it's good to see you too.
Yeah, it's always good to see you.
I don't see that many people. Butterfly, she sees everybody. But
I mean,
I'm a little busy.
I do go in sometimes and not say anything, but that's only if I know, like if I'm listening and not watching so much, because then I like to answer people when they say hi to me in chat.
Yeah.
And if I can't be in the chat, then I don't usually get in and say hi to in the first place, because I just don't want to ignore anybody, or have them think I'm ignoring.
Same way I am.
Yeah.
I lurk a lot too.
Yeah.
I was lurking today on Troy's, but Troy knows it.
He just didn't want me to know that
I
he's
do
watching
it on
his
everybody's
hero
channel.
hunt today.
Just
That's all it
watch them
was.
for as long as I can, and then I end up going do something. Then I come back and somebody else is on.
He just didn't want me to know he's watching his hero hunt ducks today, but I know he had the pom-poms on back there jumping up and down.
Butterflies, you can't be doing what I do.
Yeah.
Let's let these good people go to bed, Hog Leg.
All right. Well,
Curtis says, don't worry, Butterflies. Troy ignores us all.
Brian B., you're absolutely right. Butterflies doesn't fart. She toots.
Excuse me.
Did you see what he said?
I know. I thought he was referring to his bubble bath.
No, he's talking to you.
well, it's
that was funny.
More snow forecasted again for tonight.
Where?
Good Lord.
In Dakota.
It's time to get out of there, Don.
Oh,
he's in North Dakota, yeah.
But didn't he just have 80-degree temperature?
Yep.
Like a couple days ago too?
Yeah.
You need to get out of there, Donald. Y'all need to move.
Don will never leave there. He likes his ice fishing.
Yeah. Yeah, he won't leave there.
Yeah, he made a substantial investment this year too. Fishing house.
Yeah, Melissa, I saw it.
Yeah, once we get a certain age, we're too old for change.
Oh,
Lord.
All right. Well,
Oh,
thanks for
Uncle Don
coming in.
said it was last 90 last Monday. Yeah, now he's getting
Now we're
snow.
getting snow. Go figure.
Incredible. You keep that snow,
That's
though,
crazy.
please, Don, keep that snow. Don't send it this way.
But she had fun ice fishing this year.
I did.
Well,
I did. I really enjoyed it. I did.
There you go. You won't get me out there on that ice.
You and a lot of other people.
Rhonda won't go on the ice either.
Yeah. Well, neither will was it 33rd? No, not 33rd. Bobby 920 922.
Yeah, barbecue.
Yeah, he won't go on the ice.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that say they won't go on the ice.
No.
But I had to try it and I liked it. So I was glad that I tried it.
Well, you caught another species of fish. Well,
I did.
several
I
that
did.
you didn't catch before.
Right?
So
I got a pickerel, which I never.
your personal best right there. Yeah.
Hello, retired Rick. Welcome.
Rick.
Hey, Rick, how's it going, buddy?
Good to see you.
Yes, it is.
Glad to see you're safe.
Yep.
Yeah. That was kind of scary earlier.
Well, folks, it's no teeting on back. So 202. Oh, wow.
No tooting with the bait shot.
We'll be
Ah.
open in 2020 something.
Ed,
Yes, sir.
I'm glad you got to see me. How glad? Your wife just sent me a text message and told me to tell you to play the music.
All right. Well, thanks for coming in, y'all. And every
Thanks for
Tuesday
having us.
night at 9 p.m., you know, of course, it's the best show around, the Boar's Nest.
It's always been a good show. Always been a good show.
If they all don't quit doing shows, it's going to be the only show around.
No, hey, they got to follow my lead. I took a break for a little while, and Bait Shop got to take a break for a little while. So
Lord.
I can't help it. I'm a trendsetter.
Uh-huh.
But no, for real, y'all. Thanks for coming in.
Sure
And,
enough. Enjoy
always,
it.
Good night, Melissa.
always look
All right.
up because
Night,
you know
everybody.
who's looking down. Deuces.